Happy New Year, Paul. How are you?
Very well, Tom. Happy New Year to you back.
Thank you, thank you. The timing of Christmas was in some ways hugely fortuitous. The large number of bank holidays and the weekends meant that I had 10 days to basically live the life of a drunkard.
Yeah, it's like a double weekend. I know you get those bank holidays anyway, don't you? When whatever day Christmas is on, but having Saturday, Sunday, then Monday, Tuesday, that it did feel like a win double.
Yeah. So, all good though. I've survived. I need to get to the gym and try and shake off some of it. But it's a new year.
Yeah,
we've got to push hard with people on work.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep the pressure up. Hopefully COVID will ease. We'll get into schools. We'll get into local education partners. We'll get into companies and keep preaching the good word about people on work. The deadline of Christmas has been and gone for the website.
Yeah.
but your birthday falls in February, and
it does.
That would be, I think, a great date to work towards. So that's the commitment that we make here and now. That the website will be up by your birthday.
Yes, yeah, and the good news is though there's quite a bit that's been done already. So we're not. It's not from a standing start. So I think that's a deadline we'll hit this time for sure.
Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, we could get it done in a weekend if we put our minds to it. But, let's see. Okay. We had during December, we had some good feedback from the Ormiston Deans Academy, which of course was the first partnership school that we started with. They've had a change in leadership on their careers side, but their Julie, who's replaced Carol, is fully behind people on work, which is great. And she put a shout out on Facebook, and a few have raised their hands and come forward to volunteer as interviewees. So that's excellent. We're hugely grateful as ever to the whole team at Ormiston Deans, particularly Carol, and many thanks to Julie for picking up the mantle.
It'd be good to add to their playlist and get some more people, former students involved, definitely.
Well, and in particular, one of her requests was that we look to extend, we have within the main channel, these subsidiary playlists, and there's a section there devoted to curriculum space. And we have, I suppose quite narrow-mindedly in our thinking, made playlists around English and maths and history and
so they're key stage 3 curriculum subjects that we've added playlists for. Not to preempt, not to steal your thunder, but the great thing about what we can do with our channel is we can create new playlists around any subject area. So if there's been a particular request, we can certainly get onto that.
So Ormiston Dean offers a particularly wide variety of BTEC subjects. So that includes things like business studies, photography, engineering studies, healthcare studies, hospitality and catering. And I think that would be an admirable addition to the channel to cover those areas of study.
Yeah, very easy for us to do. We'll have that done by my birthday as well.
I will. I mean, for hospitality and catering, we've got some great content from Westminster Kingsway College. So I know that playlist is going to look really good from that.
And business studies, we've got some good coverage there as well.
We were interviewed. Was it in November that Omar interviewed us?
Towards the end of November, I think it was.
So he's put out a podcast with Paul and I talking about, well, really the entrepreneurial journey that People on Work's been all about, and what our vision is for the channel, and how we want to turn this into a business. There's definitely we're not quite there yet, but there's definitely a business here somewhere. And it's about, we're aware of previous incarnations of this sort of resource that have had high cost base and relied solely on government funding. And actually, this is not really, there is enough value in this space for it to be self-sufficient quite happily.
Yeah.
There are lots of businesses out there that are interested in talking about the great work that their colleagues take part in, and want to promote that message to their communities, and we can be part of that outreach program, and that can support the work that we do with the schools. So
definitely. And I think interesting so the conversation that we had with Omer and his podcast, which it's already available on iTunes or Apple Podcasts, but he's launching a new website that's called DrO.ai, which should be coming in January, and his podcast is the Dr. O podcast, and that spun into, I had a few conversations with him over Christmas, focused on relationship with work and a few of the subjects that People on Work really gets into with all our interviewees, and talking about the difference between People on Work and the kind of offerings that were available previously. One of the big differences is that content, as we've talked about many times, content can come from anyone. We're not just the people who are controlling, right, today we're interviewing these people, tomorrow we're interviewing these people. Anyone from anywhere can create content. They can ask our 3 golden questions and create interviews. And, you and I have been thinking a little bit of that since the new year. And that's going to be something I think we both want to kind of push a little bit harder this year to open that content creation up to more people.
So if anyone watching this has got friends, family, or they themselves perhaps are, an aspiring filmmaker or just generally interested in the space and are happy to hold a camera, please drop us a line. We'd love to work with you. We'd love you to join the People on Work family and help, join the movement.
Absolutely. Yeah. And one of the things that we're going to be doing, over the next couple of weeks to make that easier is working out a really simple guide for people who not just who want to who go and interview people, but ways in which they can approach companies and other places where work is going on, to make that even easier to create that content, get those interviews in, and add to the voices that are on the channel.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, I think that's quite a nice, short, quick, brief one for January, but hopefully in another month's time, we'll be websited and contributor ready.
Yeah, well, and having the conversation publicly certainly keeps us honest. So it's important for us to deliver on it now, because that's what we said we're going to do.
Exactly. Okay. Thanks.
Excellent. Paul. Good to see you, Tom. Bye-bye.